Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this crowd is electric. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. But I do know it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Alabama. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, this is a heck of a throw and a really good effort here on the outside, but they just can't get the feet down, just out of bounds out of the back of the end zone.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. And there's the handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Coming after him. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be third and forever.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure's on. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball in the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Second down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here comes the rush. Looking for 6. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Here comes a handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
2nd down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a 1st down.
Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't...
Oh, they get him again.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
What a big conversion on 3rd down. I know they were in field goal range, right in the outskirts of field goal range, but they wanted more, and they got a big completion, and now set up inside the 10, 1st and goal. That is a massive, massive completion from this quarterback, and now they're set up to punch it in the end zone.
Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their work.
Touchdown, LSU. Powers into the end zone.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start in the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, then he converts on 4th down. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, he's got open space. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest. But if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was...
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
To throw, it's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers, and they've got him.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fighting off the defender. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver, and then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here, and this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I don't often say this, but that's a nice job by the quarterback, because there's nowhere to throw this football. They do a great job of covering up this screen, and because of that, the quarterback just has to eat it. Remember, on a screen, you've got linemen downfield, so you can't throw the ball away. All you could do is try to throw it at his feet or take the sack, and here, a sack, you live to play another down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. The reception, it's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it and try to get the points.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Defense makes the stop. It'll be a turnover on downs. To the air. It's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He's got the first down and more. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. The ball falls to the ground, and you have a national champion.
schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoff. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the LSU Tigers and the Florida Gators. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Florida Gators kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Drops back, it's Slevin. Out wide left, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I think one of the reasons this offense is so dynamic in the passing game is they've got multiple receivers that can hurt you throwing it. First play of the game, they get a first down throwing it to one receiver. And now in the second play, they get another first down throwing it to a different guy. As a defense, you don't know which guy to double cover. And this is going to be a real cat and mouse game.
Makes a grab and room to run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly...
Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end now in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires to the big fella. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Gators in the hurry up.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They boot it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Rashad Downs going up top. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Running the red zone. It's Durham. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it with Caden Durham. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Number 20, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Pryor. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. And the Gators headed quickly to the line. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Jones to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Ball. There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Flying out to the left. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quick give. It's Pryor. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Right side, it's Singleton. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Gonna look downfield again. It's picked off, and another empty drive. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! A pick six.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
And the extra point is good. From deep, it's Abrams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unleashes it. Working the middle. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Drops back on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Trying to get behind the defense. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. LSU right back to the line. The give to Caden Durham. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down because they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection, and they're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Turning it on. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Handoff for Ball. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Needs it here on 4th down. Under pressure. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He's looking deep. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Wilson. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Makes the grab in the corner.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Deep in the end zone, it's Abrams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One more snap coming before halftime. Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that pulled Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 8 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Sun Devils looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Number 20, set to kick this one off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Running inside, it's Pryor. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Gators want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
They're all over it. And they got him.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
On the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's Durham. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Handoff, Caden Durham. Can't get him to the ground.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Left side is Wilson. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. He'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Look out! Sliding to his left. Fires downfield. Out wide left, it's Ball. Snags it and he's open. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20.
And these running backs, they practice with receivers now. They're running routes all the time, and you see, they give him the football out in space. He knows exactly how to run routes and how to do damage. And the best part is he's a running back after the catch. And look at him chew up the yards and make the big play and get all the way down the field.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Ball. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they edge closer and closer to pay dirt. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The fake wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Jones to throw. Rush right in his face. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Number 38, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Sends it back in motion. They want to throw it. The screen, he can go. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to Ball. There he goes. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Jones wants to throw it. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Handoff for Ball. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Singleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Got to make the play on fourth. Stepping to the right. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Driving forward, it's Ball. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On play action. Right side, it's Jackson. Caught, and he's got room. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Right at the line. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Jones to throw. Got him quickly. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After that last possession, the interception, which did lead to a touchdown, might want to mix in a few more running plays with this big lead here. Rush is on. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. LSU quick to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab inside the 30. Got a lot of room to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Here's a throw downfield late. Fires and picked off. At the 40, there he goes. Got room on the return. Touchdown, LSU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Jones to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. 3rd and 6 yards to go. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing.